Here we go. Yes, this is season 4, episode 26. I will tell you right now, the most humbling episode I have to do, because tonight we're gonna do the hell of tribute right now. So it's a saddened heart that we share with all of our friends and loved ones. That Shelby's mom, Holly, passed away this past week, and I know no better way than to start off the celebration of her life. Yes, start off the celebration, because this isn't a one-day thing. It's not a 15-minute thing or 20-minute thing. We're going to celebrate her life for a long time. But tonight, we start it all off. And we're going to do it right here. Blue Monkey Quarantina. Oh, you better believe it. She was a fan. Oh, I'll tell you all about it. Yeah, right now. Folks, come on in. It's the Blue Monkey Quarantina. The only monkey business is... No, wait, business. God, for goodness sakes, just come on. It's business, it's monkey business. It's a celebration. Let's go do this. By the way, little history right here. That bar, New York, Brooklyn, guess what? That's where Holly was born. Here we go. Well, boom, here we are. Season 4, episode 26. And, well, we've got some things to share. So it's tribute night. We're raising a glass. We're giving a toast. We're honoring Mom, Holly Bassett. I'm going to give you a few things about Holly. Again, this is far from enough time and information to share, but I can share a little. And enough that we can raise a glass. So here we go. I'm going to give you 3 things tonight, at least, about Holly, about Mom. And one, got to tie travel into it. I knew that. So I had to pick. So here's my my tribute mission. I had to figure out the perfect cocktail. So 1, I knew travel. 2, I knew what her cocktail had been. So I give you a few things about Holly. First of all, the travel. 1, if we're going to go anywhere to travel, we're going to go to London. Am I right, Shelby?
Yep.
Yep, loved London. So much so, and this probably isn't the reason, I wear this shirt because Shelby's been blessed to have, I'm jealous of the moments that she's had with her mom. First concert Shelby ever went to, Rolling Stones. Taken by her mother, who said you will see no other band or go to any poor, horrible concert until you start with a good one. Meanwhile, I'm off watching Def Leppard in the 80s as my first concert. So there's our first tie. But she was a huge fan, and if she could probably pick any place to go visit, it would probably be London. Correct?
Yep, that was the first place she took me across
the
country.
So we start there. So I say we go back to 1908, St. James. So St. James, where's St. James? It's London. It's right there. We go to Duke's Hotel. Duke's Hotel is 5 minutes from Buckingham Palace. So would that be a cool thing? Absolutely. Because I can tell you this about Holly. She was a Anglophilia.
No, Anglophile.
Well, no, wait. Anglophiliac is somebody who's addicted to watching the royal family.
Oh, yes, she is that, yes.
She is that.
I'm sorry.
Nope, it's okay, because I look up the word. So, but yes, she was addicted to the royal family. Loved all things Queen. Loved all things royal family across the board. We would talk about it often, and she would be up early to watch some of the great things that we've gotten to see. And she's seen far more than we have. So we go to Duke's Hotel because not only is it only 5 minutes from Buckingham Palace, which I think she would have loved. Also rumored that the Queen, as well as Princess Diana, used to sneak over to Duke's Hotel, the bar there, and that's where our focus is, to get a cocktail. So that's our spot. That's our place. But there's one more spot. Or one more historical thing that's fun to know about it, and that is not only do they have lots of famous people that would go through Duke's Hotel at the bar specifically, another one of those people is a British author by the name of Ian Fleming. Who's Ian Fleming? You all know who Ian Fleming is. He's the Bond author. Yeah, he's the one who wrote all the Bond books, original author. And in fact, that was another little nod to Mom, because she was a huge Bond fan. Matter of fact, one of the little traditions we had was every holiday, Christmas especially, we would always go and see a movie. And I think we've seen every last Bond movie we've seen with your mom. Agreed?
Yes.
So, big Bond fan. So Ian Fleming used to go to Duke's and drank there. And it is said that he was inspired by that bar to not only create Bond, the whole charismatic, that whole ambiance, but also specifically got the catchphrase, shaken, not stirred, at Duke's bar. So that takes us to the cocktail part of this. Part number 2 about Holly. If she had a drink, now she hasn't drank in a while. Meds did not allow her to do that. But we shared our cocktail adventures with her, and she was a fan of the show, sadly. I don't know why she enjoyed it, but she did. And her drink would have been a martini. That was her go-to drink back in the day. So I bring to you Duke's Martini, which is said by many to be the definitive martini that was ever created. Now, I'll tell you now, because I've mentioned Ian Fleming, and a lot of people are thinking, oh, it's going to be the Vesper. Two things. I'm not going to lower the standards of this cocktail show. I will never repeat a cocktail. We've already done the Vesper, and the Vesper is not the definitive cocktail. That was Ian Fleming's. That's a vodka gin mix. That was later in life. That's not it. No, the definitive cocktail, the definitive martini, is actually a very simple, straight-up martini that is made to this day at Duke's. And we're going to make it right now. And this one's for you, Holly. So here's how we go. First of all, there's 2 parts of this. One, your martini glasses, chilled. Just pull these out of the freezer. They're ice cold. Then you're coming in with 3 dashes of dry vermouth. Dashes, yeah. I have a bottle up for purely aesthetics. But all it is 3 dashes. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now, what is said to happen at Duke's is they will then swirl it around, and then when they're done, they'll actually flip the rest out onto the floor. I'm not doing that. It's too messy. Plus, there's barely any in here. Next part,
She liked it.
vodka. Not just any vodka. Ice cold vodka. Yes, they actually chill all of their vodka in a freezer so it is as cold as possible. And then they turn around and come in with, and this is a heavy pour, I'm going to tell you right now, and I'm going to actually measure it to make sure I hit it right. And you're coming in with not 1 ounce, not 2, not 3, 4 ounces of a great vodka. So I can find no better vodka than the Coors Platinum. I'll tell you another thing about her. Mom was bougie, and she liked the finer things. So this is a great vodka. So we're going to come in with 4 ounces. So that's 1, 2, ice cold. And then, 1, 2 more. And then we're coming in with 2 more over here. And then, I always say 1 for Shelby, but this one's for Holly. And there you go. And folks, I'd like to tell you that's the end of it, but it's not. We have to garnish it. The garnish of choice here is olives. Big green olives, which would have been Holly's choice as well. Matter of fact, every year when we have our Thanksgiving, we always have to have a little plate of olives.
Olives and celery, but yes, olives.
So olives and celery. And so we're going to go with some nice, fresh, big olives. 2 to be exact. So if you're keeping track of the recipe, it's 4 parts or 4 ounces of vodka, 3 dashes of dry vermouth, and 2 olives. If we have to come up with a 1, I guess we'll go with 1 little sprinkle of emergency. Emergency! You know, I was going to leave you out tonight, but I'll do you. And we'll just say, you know what? It could be made in England. They sell it in England too. So there you go. So we'll do a little bit of that.
Is it the Queen Mom picture in the corner?
Oh yeah, I meant to tell you to put that up. So I forgot. I actually had a few things in. So tribute, that is London Tower celebration, and I thought that'd be beautiful for your mom.
Absolutely.
All the candles lit. That's for mom. I have one other thing before we raise this. The cheers is mom's favorite. So before we do it, go ahead and hit it. I know you just saw it.
I just found it.
Play it. I thought that was about as royal entrance as I could find for your mom. What do you think? So, we're going to raise a glass right now. A little cheers right here to mom. You're going to have to hit play on that one more time. So, her royal entrance. Ching.
Chink.
Love you.
Love you,
Love
Mom.
you, Mom. Oh, yes. That's
a Holly Martini right there.
I'll tell you this. If you go to Duke's, you're only going to get 2 of them because they cut you off after 2. It's 4 ounces of vodka. Good night. That is solid stuff. You're going to be sharing a lot of memories after you do 2 of these.
Yep, tastes like her glass as a kid.
I told you I was going to give you 3 things. I gave you travel, and I gave you your cocktail. The third one I'm going to give you is love, because I know nobody more that shared love than Holly. I was blessed. You were blessed. You had a whole life, but I was blessed just to know her for the short time that I did. And so, just so everybody knows just a little bit more about her, I share this. Holly Cornell Bassett passed away peacefully, surrounded by the people she loved the most on Thursday, July 28th, 2022, at the age of 79. She was born on December 29th, 1942, to the late Alden and Marion Bassett. She is survived by her loving children, Shelby and Paula Masters, and Michael and Gladybell Kieser, as well as her adored grandchildren, Bella, Ryan, Max, and Chloe. Being Grandma and Mimi to her grandchildren was the greatest joy of her life, and she would be with them whenever she got the chance. Holly was the bravest woman her family has ever known. With every challenge life threw at her, she faced them head on, fiercely, strong, and graceful. She was very proud to have worked her way up the corporate ladder and became executive assistant to the vice president of legal at Mercy Health Partners for many years. Holly loved life and the finer things in it, and she learned all about life through her fascination and curiosity, which led her to be a world traveler, taking her countless places all over the world. Her eagerness to learn about different places and people brought her so much happiness. It was this happiness that she shared with everyone. She will be greatly missed because she was deeply loved. Love you, Mom.
Love you, Mom.
Cheers. First, cheers. Finish that. Love you, Mom. I will tell you, again, this is the beginning of a celebration for Holly. She deserves so much more. I will share with everybody, we will remind people later that on August 25th, at Spring Grove Cemetery, we will be having a celebration of her life. It will be in the middle of a fantastic reception from 5 to 8 p.m. But at 6 p.m., our dear friend Glenda Stansbury will be coming to do a celebration of life in her honor. We will start off with a martini. We will have a beautiful celebration, and we will finish with some more martinis. It is open to everyone. I invite everyone to join us as we raise yet more glasses and more cheer and honor a life lived. I love you, baby.
I love you too.
Folks, we're out. We'll see you next week. I will say this. Enjoy everyone. Enjoy the moments. Enjoy life. Tonight would have been the easiest night to ever skip, because this is far from anything I ever wanted to have to say or do. But it is the hard moments in life that make us truly appreciate what we have. So, again, to Holly, I love you. I love what you've given me in my life. And I don't know that I'll ever be able to repay you. But I'll keep working on it until the day I die. Love you all. Cheers. See you next week.